Those days, we used to have what you call kawasan setinggan or squatter settlements, and it used to be clusters of wooden houses in around KL and Selangor. So we used to have lots of social issues like alcoholism, drug addiction, and we used to have domestic violence and so on, child abuse. Like take for instance a place like Desa Mandari. Total number of residents is 30,000. There are 12 blocks and 24-story buildings. There you find 12-year-old children peddling drugs, and gangsterism also exists, alcoholism, drug addiction, and there are various social issues there. I can remember almost every other time where there's always suicide. So here we have a situation where this lifestyle is the same, and so we need some form of intervention to help these families and especially protect children so that they have a future. Now, what are some of the challenges that we face? Here in a place like this PPR flats, we have poverty as a main issue, dysfunctional families as a main issue, and then when we have both combined together, we find children becoming victims of circumstances. So what actually happens is this: children go to school, but they lack motivation, and so when they reach, say, standard 6, then the dropout rate is very high, and going to school becomes a challenge for them because they cannot link school and the future. So what they do is there's truancy on the increase. Now, truancy alone is not a crime, but what it is that they do outside the school is a crime and becomes a crime. We are trying to counter these social ills by providing opportunities for the families, for the children, so as to protect these children, number one, from social issues, number two, to give them a future, number three, to maintain and protect the family unity against violence and further violence, and provide them with aid so that they are able to cope with poverty. Now, so what we have done is, for the first step, we've gone in there and we have started what you call a play and learn center. Now, we have run this for nearly 4 years now, and it's a very successful program where this is the first time we don't wait for people to come out of their wherever they are staying to some other center, but together with the residents and the leaders of the community, we've established a center in and within the community, and every day children will come down to this play and learn center, and the members of the community form the committee that runs this place, and so it belongs to them, so they take ownership. The children at 61 time will come and they are taught language skills, especially English. You'll be surprised how parents are so proud that their children are able to speak English. So on a family day, the children recite very good poetry in English, and they sing in English. We have got testimonies how parents are so happy with the progress that they see in children. So it's a very balanced form of education, outreach to the children and to their parents.
PPR Center ni sebenarnya untuk budak-budak, bukan kata budak yang tak bersekolah, dia tak bersekolah pun semua ada dekat sini. Kita bagi daripada budak bermain di luar balik sekolah, jadi kita buka PPR ni untuk mengkaji pelajaran lah. Kebanyakan budak dekat sini budak yang tak pernah pergi sekolah. Contohnya saya ada depan mata saya ni, nama dia Ahmad. Dia ni tak ada mak dia meninggal masa melahir dia. Dia lepas tu ayah dia kahwin lain, dia duduk keluarga angkat. Dia anak warga Indonesia, tapi dia tak ada permit untuk pergi sekolah. Jadi dia kira tak ada tempat nak belajar, dia belajar dekat farm. Dia hanya belajar dekat sini, tapi apa saja kita bagi, matematik, bahasa Inggeris, BM, dia boleh buat.
What we have discovered to our shock is that we have come across 50 children who are special children. And when we started visiting families, knocked on their doors, and we realized how the mother and father had to work, leaving the child at home, and no form of rehabilitation for these children, no form of medical aid or surgery. And so together with the families, we have provided wheelchairs, arranged for surgeries, arranged for physiotherapists to go in and help these children.
Daripada kelahiran dia memang kami dah nampak dia OKU, membesar tantrum lah, mengamuk, memanjat, memukul orang. Tapi kesenangan pada kami sebab dia boleh uruskan diri sendiri.
Adakah puan dapat bantuan daripada JKM?
Tak ada langsung.
You tak ada apply untuk bantuan?
Dah cuba apply, Suriana pun sudah ada bagi satu borang. Saya sudah bawa pergi sana. Automatik dia tolak, dia kata puan, dia kata kerajaan Malaysia tak ada peruntukan untuk budak OKU. Saya cakap tak apa, saya datang bukan saya untuk merayu, untuk minta bantuan, tapi saya harap anak saya terbela.
So friends, this is what we have in a place called Desa Mantari. And we hope that this form of service will be expanded to all other areas because it changes lives. It gives a hope for the children. It gives a hope for the parents. I know that we cannot change the whole world, but definitely we can change the world for one person. And this is what keeps us going year after year, looking forward to changing lives.